What do you hope to get out of Whitley this afternoon?
Just give us 6 good innings. I think that's what you look for. Obviously, if we don't quite get that much, I'm okay with that too. We've talked about, this guy's been a reliever most of his career, but he did a great job against the Mets, and just continue to do what you do.
Is there any type of pitch count or anything with him? Because he didn't throw a lot.
No, not. He really hasn't been over 100. We start to watch him when he gets around 80, 75. We start to watch him. It's really how he's throwing the ball is what's going to determine it.
What were you most encouraged about last time he was out there?
His ability to throw strikes and his ability to throw his off-speed behind in the count. His changeup, located very well. Was not overwhelmed with the situation, which I think you could understand if he was, being his first outing and being against the Mets in Citi Field. But he handled it extremely well.
Play McCann day game after night game because he was with him last time?
Yeah, and the other thing is, we're going to see some lefties probably this weekend at some point. We were off Friday. We were off Monday. So.
Joe, have you seen anything that, in Ellsbury that has, that you can see? He's obviously in a pretty bad slump. So.
Yeah. It seems like at times he's kind of in between. Sometimes he's early, sometimes he's late. It's a timing issue for me. Something everyone goes through, and obviously he's important to our offense, and we need him to come out of it.
Have you wondered at all about Teixeira's defense a couple of times this year? Is not a typical mark?
No. He's had an error just like anyone else has, but I haven't really. No, I think he's still very good over there. Very comfortable when he's around the bag and what he does, so no.
Joe, have you spoken to Beltran?
No, not since we left. So we kind of keep our fingers crossed for Monday and how that goes, and then you go from there.
Do you know when he's going to, or where he's going to take those swings?
No, you know what? I'll ask today, find out.
Joe, when you're hitting the ball as well, do you believe in the concept of shaking up the lineup? Just shake up this. Sometimes just to shake things up, with your batting order. Can a manager, some managers?
Well, yeah, but we score 4 runs. It's not like we haven't been scoring at all. We got a guy here and there struggling. They're still going to hit. We still consider them to be important parts of our offense. And you don't make too much of 25 at bats. 35 at bats. It starts to go on for 100 at bats, 200 at bats, then you start to make a lot out of it. But you go around the league and you're going to see guys in 1 for 20s, and it happens.
Joe, back to Beltran, you said 8 to 10 weeks. Is that from the surgery or from the time it happened?
I don't know. They just told us if he had surgery, it'd probably be 8 to 10 weeks. So I'm assuming it's from the time he has surgery. I always think it's when he feels good, they play again.
Joe, any word on Pineda starting some rehab games?
I don't know exactly when the date is going to be. Seems like, again, we have a lot of guys that we're trying to follow here. And, when he gets in a game, I'll hear from Stevie, and then I'll say, oh, he's in a game. That's good.
Okay. Joe, as a manager, through the highs and lows of a long season like this, for any manager, how do you stay upbeat, through the lows and even keel through the highs?
Practice. You go through a lot of it as a player, and as a coach and as a manager, you understand that there's going to be good days and bad days, and that's all part of the game. And you got to put it behind you. Whether it, you win a game 10-0 and your pitcher throws a 9-inning shutout, or you lose 10-0 and you don't get any distance out of your pitcher. So, to me, it's just you're used to going through it. It's important that you're even keeled and understand that it's a long season.
Kelly?
Huh?
Sean Kelly?
He had a setback yesterday. Did we even talk about him yesterday? Kelly. Let's see, what is today? Help me today. Today's Wednesday. So he played catch Monday, and when he woke up Tuesday, he was stiff. So the catch is on hold. The side will be on hold for a little bit, and obviously the rehab game that we were planning. he's on hold. So just have to wait and see. He's going to continue to rehab back at home.
He's back again, I assume?
Yeah.
When was he going to go into rehab again?
Well, we were hoping to have him, I believe, throw in a rehab game on Saturday. It was going to be, but obviously that's not going to happen.
Going to test him again?
They did, and everything comes back clean. So it's just having some muscular issues back there. It appears to be. There's no disc problems, so at least from the MRIs, we haven't had any.
With Ellsbury, is there any more concern over the wrist that bothered him?
I mean, he says he's okay. So, I mean, we, obviously we check in all the time, and players always do maintenance work, but I mean, he says he's fine.
You haven't seen that be an issue, the slump he's in?
Well, if it is, he's not letting us know. So, I mean, all I can tell you is he said he's fine. I mean, so.
You have a guy that's been with you for several years going through a slump. You've seen them go through it before. You sort of know how they handle it.
Right.
Do you learn stuff from your new guys when they're going through something like this? Do you look to see how they handle it?
Yeah, you do. And the one thing I've noticed about, Jake is he's the same every day. Brian McCann has been the same guy every day. I don't see them putting extra pressure on themselves or being down when they come in the clubhouse. They've been the same every day.
Do you think it helps that they both play premium defensive positions where they can still contribute even if their bats are full?
I think it does, and I also think it helps that they're veterans and they've probably been through it before.
Joe, day game at Wrigley. Any nostalgia or feelings from your playing days? I mean, this is what it was like when you were.
Yeah, I enjoyed day games here. I did. I was always a morning person, so that's probably why. So I enjoyed it. It's good memories.
Is there any consideration of using Aceves as a starter?
Right now, no. Obviously we're always evaluating what we're doing, but right now, no.
Long man.
Yeah.
Joe Kelly was throwing to Florida Monday?
Back at the stadium, because trainers back there and strength coaches, and he just woke up Tuesday stiff.
So while he threw, everything was okay.
Yeah.
Joe, that was just a simple catch?
Yeah. I don't know how far, but he was supposed to play catch Monday, Tuesday, and I think throw a bullpen Thursday and a rehab Saturday.
Is it feeling like last year though? Because of the
No. I think last year we probably dealt with more at this point. You're going to have injuries every year, and it's how you manage them and how we, guys who step in and take those at-bats or turns in the rotation or innings in the bullpen handle it determines a lot of times how you do.